Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. First of all, to begin with, I thanks all the participants who have taken some time to join this demo session. I welcome all for the demo for IT Enable, on-job IT Enable program from Success Bridge. So Success Bridge was established in 2022, and we basically started with training and placing students for VLSI and PD. And this has been going on since 3 years. And now from 2025 onwards, we have started the on-job IT Enable program, where our primary focus is to get into the IT industry, whether it's a development or testing, software testing, or ITES. And this on-job IT Enable program. So if you can see my screen, this is our team, which has been established for on-job IT Enable program. We have Muhammad Yusuf, who has 18 plus years of experience in IT industry, mostly in,
The screen is not moving. I think it's there in the ITS enable.
is it? One sec.
I think screen is not visible.
I can see the screen.
Okay, is my screen visible now?
Yeah.
No, for me, no.
I can see our dedicated expertise team. That's the page you guys are seeing, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So yes, guys, so to begin with, this is the team that has been formed for on-job IT Enable program. We have Muhammad Yusuf, who is basically the founder of Success Bridge. And at the same time, he carries almost 18 plus years of experience in HR, where he has placed students in almost different companies in Bangalore, as well as most of the pan India. And there is me, that is Akhil Ahmed. I have almost 15 years of experience working with customers in India as well as in abroad, and I've been worked in Brunei, Malaysia. So this, my core expertise is into ITES. And also the third person is Abid Ahmed, who will be giving you a small talk once I am done. So he has almost 20 plus years experience, a Microsoft experience trainer. So he shall be covering all the content related regarding all the current IT trends, what exactly companies are expecting. So that's about all three of us who are primarily involved in this program. So coming to the real content of this on-job IT Enable program is ITES. ITES stands for Information Technology Enabled Services. So there is a small difference between an IT and an ITES. IT stands for Information Technology, and ITES stands for Information Technology Enabled Services. And the main difference between this is something, developing between a product and the product gets placed. For example, we have a software called Finacle, which is developed by a company, Infosys. And once the development is done and that is being configured to any company, that's where the revenue for the company starts. And even though Infosys just developed a product, now if they have deployed to any specific customer, uh, even though Infosys isn't doing anything, but that customer got expanded. I mean, he opened a lot of banking branches, different branches. So what happened is, since this product is deployed from Infosys, so he start asking for Infosys for some more help, some more help, some more. I have another branch, I have another branch. So what happens is, with the same product, the Infosys has gone to be, almost with lakhs of employees. So basically, the reality of ITES is it has extremely huge market for jobs. So first of all, ITES, it is like spread in almost all kind of industry, whether you take a healthcare or banking or oil and gas or education institute, transportation, you name any IT industry, there isn't anything without ITS. So this basically deals with, almost all the tasks that are involved. And the job share in the market is for a product, for a developer, it is 10%, for a testing engineer, it is 5%. And remaining 70% jobs that we see in IT or whoever, whether in our home or our nodes, whoever says I'm in IT, in that I can assure you 70% of people they work in ITS. They themselves, they don't know whether I'm in IT or I'm in ITS, but most around I can say 60 to 65% of people they are involved with ITS, either directly or indirectly. So this is basically, and this is the ITS job share that is the current trend for our country, India 2025. So if you say the in this year, India is planning to add approximately 18 lakh development jobs and 5 to 10, around 5 to 6 lakh of testing jobs. But when it comes to ITS, they are planning to have 5.4, that is approximately 55 lakhs that will be created for ITS, and that involves, it's a huge market, and this is something I'm just not telling you by my experience. But if you see all this, the storyboards which we have placed here, we'll be sharing this presentation with you. So this is the current, trend that has been released from, our government of India. That I have to open this link. Yes. So now this is the current ITES job sector market. It is about to grow by 20 to 20% and driving because of this AI and cybersecurity, chat GPT. There is a tenure of around 55 to 60 lakhs jobs that will be added in just 2025. That's what the plan is. And unlike any other companies, this is all the companies that has ITS in it. And you see any specialization today, if someone comes and tells I'm a Windows engineer, I'm an EA expert, I'm a chat GPT expert, I'm a Power BI expert, I am something cyber security, I am security analyst, all these jobs, any architect levels, any directors, all these jobs that comes under ITS. Okay, except the two profiles, that is development and testing, that is something to do with IT. So this is all the companies that has ITS in it. And coming to even packages, the packages ranges starts between around 4 lakhs per annum to it can go up to 80 lakhs or even 1 CR for people with more than 10 years of experience. So this is the job share that they have in the market, and this is the companies that host it, and that is the salary range which I was just telling. And yeah, coming to content wise, I think probably can you just please share your screen and cover what exactly we are expecting in this ITS, and what type of content and what is the current company demanding compared to what we used to have 10 years back. Probably I'll stop my sharing.
Sure, Akhil. Akhil, if you have the document, can you possibly share it for me? Will that work?
Okay, give me a moment.
Sure.
Akhil, I can't able to view the screen.
If
One
not, no worries,
second.
you can share it. I just wanted to have. Meanwhile, good morning, everyone. Really appreciate your time on Sunday morning. Sunday mornings are like pretty challenging, and people have come down to this particular meeting, right? That's really, really shows your dedication. You're dedicated in what exactly you're looking for, and I'm sure we will do justice to what you're looking for, right? Okay, so before I get into the content, what I want to deliver, right? I just want to know how many of you over here who wanted to be in something else other than ITES, like possibly you wanted to be in. I don't want you to unmute yourself and talk on the screen. Okay, rather what I want you to do is I want you to just put it across on the chat. There is a chat option at the bottom. If you see it over there, I want you to put it across and say, Abid, you just possibly don't have to type everything. You just got to type I. Okay, just type I. So I understand you are the one who wanted to get into some sort of IT related job, which involves development, or which involves AI, or it involves ML, or it involves automation, or it involves security. So just type I in the chat if you're looking for something like that. I can see Munaf says I. Perfect. Thank you so much, Munaf. Who else wanted to get into jobs around high profiles like this? Okay. Vaishnavi says that. Samir says that. Really, really great. Okay. Now, what we are talking about, what our target is to get you people inside the organization into core technical side. And from there, what you can do is you can explore. Of course, our team is there to guide you across what you can get inside, like what are the options you are having once you get inside. And also, once you get inside your job, right, you can easily switch. You can switch your domain. When I say easily, if that is your passion, let's say, for example, you know it, since let's say, for example, somebody wanted to be in automation, or somebody wanted to be in cloud security. So you know it as a fresher, if I want to get into cloud security, there's absolute no chance I can get in over there. Okay. Or if I want to get into automation or AI or ML, there's zero chances. I do work on automation. Okay, by the way, I'm sure I will give you a brief about myself. I'm a certified trainer for Microsoft. Okay, I've been traveling across the globe. I do deliver trainings in US, for Canada, for Middle East. You name the places where I do have my trainees. And in India, I do have my trainees across uh, India, across any major MNC. You tell me, possibly you'll find my trainees out over there. I've been into industry for quite a long time, and I do work on cloud security, as well as I do work on automation of resource deployment and things like that. Okay, I give you my about my briefing, but let me go ahead and let me share my screen. Okay, and let's get into where I wanted to head towards. One second. Fair enough. I just wanted to confirm if you can see my screen. Give me a yes in the chat if you can actually see my screen. Thank you so much for giving a quick confirmation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking your skills.
Oh, 1 second. Which one? I lost it. 1 second. Yeah. You're looking at my screen, but I lost access to the document. I got so many documents open. Just give me a sec, please. This is the one. Perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. And as I was telling you, right? So this is, you use it as a gateway. You use this particular training program as a gateway to enter into job of your passion, is what I would tell you. And not necessarily what is your passion today has got to be tomorrow as well. Who knows, you would prefer to have a better career in a completely different domain, or completely different part of your IT organization. That's what I was telling you. Any which way, so the content which you're going to start with, majorly our focus is going to be on these areas of infrastructure, where we are going to spend a lot of time on cloud configuration and things around cloud computing, and things like that. But to start with, we are going to start with content with which even a layman can understand things. Okay, so this is the whole idea is not about what we are offering. The whole idea is about what our participants need. Okay, so that's the whole idea how we have designed this content, so that anybody who has got absolute zero understanding of IT infrastructure, anybody who is completely new to IT industry, if they join this particular program, I'm sure they should be able to get placed really quick and really well, is what I would understand. So to start off with, team, we are going to get started off with basic understanding of the IT infrastructure, how IT infrastructure evolved from the hardware part to virtualization and to cloud computing, and whether it is on premises or it is on cloud. We will look into some of the administrations related to Windows administration and Linux administration. Some of you might say, Abid, we know it. We have been doing it in the market. There are a lot of people who are offering this. No, we are not going to offer you kind of what is getting offered in the market. Rather, what we do is we will simulate the real-time scenarios and will make you work on those real-time scenarios. That is what I'm talking about, right? So we are going to get started off from the very basic things, and then we are going to go step by step into Windows. When you think of Windows, right, people say, ah, we already know Windows. We have been working on it from our childhood. Trust me, I have been delivering trainings for the freshers as well. I do deliver trainings for laterals, for managers, for SMEs. Okay. But when it comes to freshers, right, day one, they'll say, Abid, we know everything about Windows. But the moment we start with the training, within half an hour, they're like, what are you talking about? We never heard about it. Like, we look into things like Active Directory configuration. We look into things like IPAM. We look into things like DNS, DHCP. The things are not being listed over here, but I'm sure I know what content we are going to deliver more than this. The idea is we always believe in offering more than what we promise. Okay, so that's the whole idea. If something is not been promised, if we offer that, that works well for us. But if you promise more and offer less, that is something which is not accepted at our uh, organization. That's what we strongly believe in. Then we look into on-premises virtualization with VMware. We look into Linux administration, where you look into things from the scratch or from the basics. When I say from the basics, there is something for everyone who starts in the beginning, and there is something who's coming with 2 years or 4 years experience as well. So we will definitely look into AWS services. We'll definitely look into Microsoft Azure. Now, when you say we look into this, we are not looking into this as what do I call it as a learner. We are looking into this as a real-time experienced person, because the whole simulation of our setup is going to be like a real-time project. Okay, real-time work is what you're doing. Whatever somebody is doing in real-time work, pretty much exactly similar things is what you would be doing in your this particular curriculum. When you're doing it, you're actually replicating what happens in the job, what happens in the organization, right? So of course, it's not only technology we train you on, we also train you on, we also make you expertise with your soft skills so that you're job ready within 2 months or 3 months max to max. Okay, that is our target. Our target is 2 to 3 months. We want everybody joins in to be job ready, but we don't promise that again. We promise it like 6 months. Okay, the whole content is covered in 6 months. Not necessarily you need to be with us for complete 6 months. You can start with us anytime in between. You get placed, you can go ahead, start with your job. But guess what? Even when you start with your job, I would still recommend you to continue with us for at least 6 months, so that you get the solid base of what exactly you're supposed to be in. And then you can definitely go ahead and get onto the things. Sure. Then after that, we will, even after 6 months, right, we are not going to leave a hand, is what I can for sure tell you. That and we can take you across. You can always reach out to us even after you're done with your course for a guidance of like what project you should be in, what whether if you're having internal switch, what domain is better for you. We are always there. It's like we are handholding you and taking you step by step. It's like, let's say, for example, if Vaishnavi is with us, then we'll tell her step one, step two, step three, get into the organization, continue with step four, step five, step six to get your continuous, what do I call it as, upgradation. Okay, this is what thing we are going to do it. So I hope I did justice to give a good clarity on what exactly we are going to do. Now, I think we are good. Over to you, Akhil. Akhil, you can go ahead and possibly talk about how people can enroll and how affordable it is. And I'm definitely looking for every individual one over here to get started off with us. Over to you, Akhil.
Thanks, Abid. I was speaking on mute. Abid, can you just move one screen up and show us the content?
Sure, definitely, Akhil. Yes.
Just one slide up.
Sure, sure, sure. This is the one?
Yes. Okay. Guys, if you see the content, if we are covering, from hardware and networking, Windows, Linux, VMware, and cloud, the basic reason is, first of all, as Abid suggested, we have designed this content as a real-time company infrastructure. You go to any company in across the globe, whichever is IT, they have all this module in their project. So what used to happen is, if you go back 10 years back, one who knows Windows, he could get a job, and someone who knows Linux, he could get a job. Someone knows who is VMware, he could get a job. But now what companies have done is they have placed their infrastructure on a very hybrid kind of setup. Like, go to any, even a small company which has just some 100 servers, you will see they have kept some 50 servers on their on the on-premise infrastructure, and some 20-30 servers on Amazon Web Services, and some 50-20 servers on Azure. And for initial level, whoever needs an entry level jobs or people willing to get into IT, in those days, anyone knows any technology, they could get in easily. Now the things have become differently, and what, as a senior resource, even if I'm hiring someone after 15 years of experience, now if I need someone to get into my company, I don't expect him to build anything from the scratch. But yes, I will ensure that this guy, whoever is in my company who's getting in, when I ask him to do something in Windows, or when I ask him to do something in VMware, I want he should be capable of at least logging into it and doing that stuff. Like, suddenly your senior comes back and tells you, uh, or anyone, Munaf, just go ahead and power on the machine in Azure, or go and move the machine in AWS to Azure. This is something, a very basic task which I can ask him, and I expect him to at least get in and do that. Okay, and this is what our companies are expecting. And when you go to any type of course, even a single course in this, if we go to VMware or any certification, you may get the expertise of VMware, but when you get into a company, I, as a senior, I go and check his resume and see, oh, he's an expert of VMware, but he can just handle VMware. But if something Windows or Linux is needed, I cannot go and ask him. So what I'll do is, those kind of profiles will be rejected. Instead, what I want is a package. I don't expect him to be 100%, but even at 20%, but he knows all these things. Those kind of jobs are extremely in demand. You trust me. Uh, People who know all these things, even at basic level, they are getting entry level jobs just like this. And as I showed you the previous slides, as I showed you the market trend, almost 65% of jobs. And the second thing is, uh, once you get specialized in this, no, whatever, any one module you get master of and you get specialized in, and as your career progressing after 5 or 6 or 10 years, no, you will choose any one field and you will become, a technical lead or master or architect in the same fields. So the main reason for designing this content is, our basic step is to ensure, whoever comes to us, they are placed in any company. So this is the main intention of this. So Yeah, with this, I think I don't have any much to tell you. I think we have already had a couple of individual discussion as well, explaining what exactly we need. And coming to the placement, as I said, first of all, the content itself has been designed, keeping placement as a very important aspect. And the I don't say a good or bad thing of Success Bridge, but Success Bridge from the day one we operate on very honesty, because when we commit something someone, we ensure that is done. See, in like any other institute, we could have just simply promised you and told you, just we will give you 100% job, come and join with us, and the course fee is some 50,000, 60,000. We could have said it like this, but no. What we did is we went this as a subscription mode. When we say subscription mode, you get registered with us, and what we ask is every month the subscription fee is 5,000. And when you are happy in this month, then only you are going to pay for the next month. Okay. If someone feels these guys just took the money and they're not teaching properly, obviously, even I am enrolled into any company. If I go, I see, they're not teaching well, next month I will drop it. Okay. So because with this content, we are ensuring that every month we will ensure, these things are covered exactly as per the company. So that is one commitment from us. So you go to any, you won't find this kind of model where people will say like, come and pay us monthly wise based on what you're learning. You will never get to see this. And second thing is you have an option of, living the uh, in midst. So what we will be doing is once someone gets enrolled with us, within next 2 months, we will like whatever every 15 days, what all modules have been taught by Avid. So those will be updated in your resumes. We have a dedicated team who updates that resume. So we start doing this after, 1.5 month of your training, and we add this because we ourselves know what all things you have learned in this 1.5 month. And we will start distributing your resumes to the companies, and we will tell them these are not the people who are doing any kind of course, but these are the people who are doing a real time work. You ask any course person, in fact, I would say even you ask a couple of trainers who are training people in Windows administration, Linux administration, you ask them what is an incident, what is a change, what is a service request. Believe me, 60% of trainers, they don't even know this. But however, you ask any IT employee who is in industry, even for 1 year, you ask him what is an incident, what is a request, he can come and tell you. Because this ticketing tools, all this, there is nowhere in any course that is mentioned. So what we exactly in doing is we are with all this infrastructure, we are building one customer with all, as it will be, the training will be like you are working for a company. Once you get into a job, what exactly you will be doing in your 9 hours of job, that is something will be done to you here. Okay. So this is the second advantage. And third advantage of this training is you don't have to leave your comfort of your house. So just like how a company gives you a new laptop when you join a company, we are going to give you Azure virtual desktop delivered to you. That Azure virtual desktop is like a physical laptop to you. It is like just assuming that yes, I have joined this Success Bridge company, so whatever work they are giving, I am going to do this. So with this practice, you get a real time experience. So even after working for 2 3 months, you can go and tell, you go to any interview, you can go and tell them, yes, I have worked as a real time experience employee. So even if we ask you what an incident is, what is a request is, what a change is, you will be in a position to explain him because you have done by yourself. So this is the third advantage. So we have, as I said, if you see the people involved in this, with a lot of, all a very high expert level people have been involved in designing this curriculum. And our main intention has always kept a job as a priority, and second is the real content, so that that can meet the real time. Even after having all these possibilities, the reason why we don't promise job is because, as I said, success, we just be very honest. Telling simply, we can get you a job, this is something is not in our hand. For example, I'll give you a very basic scenario. After 15 years in industry, So if there is any requirement, a customer comes to you and tells you, Akhil, I need one guy, resource for full-time FTE, and I can offer him some 10 lakhs as a package. And my HR team, it goes and approves that job, and they come and tell me, Akhil, I need a guy who is in technical for XYZ technology, and I can offer him 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs being a company profit. So now why I start hunting the talent as for a technical resource. So first of all, that guy has to satisfy my needs. So whatever technology the customer has told me, he should have all those qualities in him. And second, again, a HR reviews him whether this guy is coming in my budget. Even if he's coming in my budget, what is his track record? What is his previous company record? Like, has he stayed in previous companies for more than 1 or 2 years? What if he joins and he leaves the company in 2 months? I can have a very bad name with the customer. So that guy has to clear all, either it's technical aspect round or HR, he should fulfill, then only he can onboard the job. And believe me, 99% of companies, when it comes to a technical HR, they are no friends at all. And anyone other than any institute, I would say, if they tell you that we will give you 100% job, I can, with my experience, tell them they are lying, or they have uh, very big political contacts or something, but they are lying, because this is something that will never happen at all in any company. So if anyone tells you this, we have to be very careful. So even after doing all these things, the reason why we don't assure the job is because we don't want anyone to come and point a success bridge that these people have cheated us or something. So this is the reason, guys. So with this, I think so. These are all the benefits. As I said, what your job will be the first importance giving. Second is will ensure the correct training is delivered. Third is you don't have to come to your leave your comfort of your house. And fourth is we will ensure everything is covered as per the promises made. And yes, the fifth benefit is, yes, it's a subscription based mode, no one time fee, just you have to pay on everything on the initial level itself. So if you're happy, then you can continue. Okay. So with this, I think I have covered almost what all the things I need to be telling. And let's open for question sessions, whether it's related to content or the curriculum. If anyone has any questions, you can start asking now. Everyone is quiet. Either we felt asleep or
Hi, Akhil. It's Munaf here.
yes, Manaf.
Yeah, first of all, thank you for giving this opportunity for this demo session. So it was a very nice session. So I have one doubt that Alhamdulillah will get placed after 1 month or 2 months, as we have experience in non-IT as of now. So I just have a one doubt that after going into the IT, so we'll be having a live practical sessions in your this institutes. So after going to the company, do we have the support from your side if we get any real-time tasks from the managers or team leads? In that, if we stuck somewhere and if you have any doubts on that one, so if you can help us in completing the task, so I hope you would be helping us with that one also as well.
No, obviously, see this, as I said, this infrastructure will be similar to whatever your companies have it. Okay, if your company has all infrastructure spread in Azure, AWS, the similar infrastructure you will be trained on. And yes, if you are a part of training, and at that time, if during that moment, if you come back with, in my company I have so and so problem, what could be a solution? Maybe not an exactly, because every company has its own policies, we may not able to get in and do it for you. But yeah, as a trainer, we can suggest you to check so and so places, so that this can help fix that issue.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else, guys? Always Samir, Seema, Afreen, Shihab. I hope all of us are listening us. Azad, Kalam, Zamir. Okay, I think fine then. If anyone doesn't have any questions, I think yeah. Also, there is a form that has been shared in this chat. Is the form already in place?
Yeah,
Yes, I think there is a link of docs, guys. I would request you to
correct,
please
correct.
do that. Yeah, I would
It's
request.
already updated.
Yes, yes. Yeah, if anyone has not done it, please just get into that form and please fill it. It will help us, to reach out to you guys in now or in future. And this is something. One last thing before I close, I want to say this program is, always open. When I say always open, we are. This is something for people whoever will completed their bachelor's in their masters in any kind of technical courses, whether you are from BCA, MCA, BTech, MTech, or MSc, BSc in technical courses. You all are qualified to get into this program. And the second thing is, 1 second, I'm getting a message. Yeah, please fill this form, and you all are qualified. And at the same time, if anyone has a career gap, or there are many people whom I know who have done a technical background studies, but they got into a non-technical position due to some financial or some job related reasons, but now they are willing to get into a technical industry. Even they can enroll into this and start your technical journey, because the salary difference between a technical and non-technical is 30 into, the ratio is 30 into 100. If someone is earning 30,000 in non-technical, the same guy, if he has a technical background, he can earn 1 lakh per month. So this is the difference. So for those people also willing to get into a technical, I would highly recommend to get involved with this courses. And it looks like Ismail has something. Ismail, you have any question?
Yes, sir. Actually, I want to ask about the assistance that we might get due for clearing the interviews, and also, do we have any assistant, like, also to clear the interviews, or help preparing for interviews for clearing the
So basically, yeah, basically, see, we have a dedicated job assistance team that will be, the moment you get involved with us, they will be collecting your resumes. Okay. And whatever things you are learning, those will be updated in your resumes, and every 2 weeks or every 1 month, those resumes will be shared with you so that you can upload that in your job portals. And at the same time, uh, we as a success bridge also have placed many candidates in our past. Okay, I mean, this you on job IT is something, this is not new for us. We have been placing candidates in different companies from past 3 years now. So we will be sharing those resumes to all those customers, whoever we have placed candidates. And at the same time, uh, job assistance, like how you can crack the interviews, this is something we all will be going in hand in hand. And coming to during the session, yes, after every 2 weeks or once in 20 days, we will have one session conducted by any of us, where we will be focusing only on jobs part, where we'll be sharing the current job openings, and also we will be instructing you to what exactly things you can do so that you can get placed in the jobs. And one more good thing is, when you are enrolled in this training and you go to interview, believe me, when someone speaks to someone who's not in this training and with someone who's in this training, the trainer can analyze himself what kind of knowledge this guy has gained now. So this is something, as I said, job is on the priority, but still we don't promise, because we don't want anyone to feel uh, feel that these guys made promise and broke it, for that reason. But believe me, job is something on top of our list.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we have question from Shihab. When the training start, how many hours per day we should attend? So okay, basically training is scheduled for 2 hours per day, and we the Azure virtual desktop which we will be giving you, that will be that will be a practicing. That depends on sometimes we will give it for 4 hours, sometimes 3 hours. So in that, no, 2 hours will be training, and another 2 to 3 hours you can practice it. And also whatever content has been delivered to you. Suppose if you miss a training one day, the recording of that will be placed for just 2 3 days, and you can go and watch this training and ensure before you get back to the next session, we expect you would have watched the training of the previous session. That is something to it. There is no deadline to register, right? So it's not about deadline. The thing is, see, the course content is designed so whoever registers soon, he will start getting the modules from the starting. So what happens is if we coming and joining in the middle, that will cause, uh, first of all, once the batches start, we don't know when the next batch will again. Because right now the registrations have already started. In fact, couple of people have paid the amount and registered themselves as well. So as you know, Abid, you already heard to Abid just some time back. Uh, so what is, 1 second, I just got the topic. So coming to training will be there. So yeah, as Abid is involved in the training, we already, registration have started, and Abid has a capacity of people he can handle. So there are like, suppose if goes some 50 60 people, obviously no one can manage those trainings. So there is a limit of, seats that Abid has given. Once those seats are filled, even if someone is willing to enroll us, we will tell him to wait, or we'll ask him to go for next batch. Next batch dates we don't know. Right now we don't know. It can even take 2 months, it can even go 6 months. And there's no deadline. And how many days a week? The training will be like 2 hours per day and 2 to 3 hours of practice session. So this will be done during the weekdays from Monday to Friday. Yes, Moin, you have a question? Guys, we'll take questions here for next 7 minutes, not after that. Even we have to spend our Sundays. Moin Pasha, can you go ahead
Hello,
with your
sir.
question,
Hello,
please?
sir. Good afternoon.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Sir, I have done my master's and bachelor's in social sciences, and currently I'm working as a content moderator. So
Mm-hmm.
in this scenario, and I'm interested in generative AI. In this scenario, if I learn through YouTube as takes assistance from you, there are any
Mm-hmm.
chances to get into generative AI at the entry level?
Yeah, obviously. See, first of all, this content is designed for scratch level. You believe me, even after 20 years of your IT career, this content is going to help. Okay, this is the something any IT employee, people expect these things from him. He should know what is VMware. He should know what is cloud. He should know what is an IP address. Suddenly, I come and give you like 192.168.2.2, and I ask you what class of IP is this. You should be in a position when someone tells you an IT guy. You should be in a position to say which class of IP this is. Okay, what is 255.255.255.255? Okay, I expect you guys to know it. So this content, yes, this content can get into any ITES industry. Even this can even help you, become a software developer as well as software testing engineer. This will not stop to any part of any IT for you. Either it's a generative AI courses or willing to get into any architect level position, or any Amazon Web Services related, whether it's a Snowflake or data backup, storage, anything. This will help us anywhere and everywhere.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. So are we good with the questions? I see. Yeah, Munaf, as I said, the 2 hours a day from Monday to Friday will be the training.
Sir, one last question from my side. Uh,
Yes, please.
yeah. So you have earlier mentioned that you'll be giving support for us even after we have joined the organization in our day-to-day tasks. So how long can we expect this support? Like, is there any specific number of months, or we can reach out anytime if we face
No,
any challenges in our job?
no, it all happens. See, once you are you are a part of program, you will be learning whatever is being taught. And at the same time, once we get into, see, we are just in a demo session. We don't know each other now. Okay.
Yeah.
So once a training period starts, I will understand you, you will understand me, we all will understand Abid. So what happens is, a rapport gets built. You won't believe Abid is a trainer for me who has trained in 2011. I went his training and he's still in touch after 16 years. I still, call him Abid sir. So this is something that happens between. And even today I reach out to Abid for something. Abid, I'm stuck in this something, and he gives me a suggestion. So this is something that will go for, a very long time. So you can be very easy for all those things. So Shahzad, coming to, we have a lot of positions, Shahzad. See, other than what you say, other than our developer and testing, other than these two profiles, there are whatever profiles you see in IT market, you will be eligible for all those. And even for testing and development, any companies every 9 months or every 8 months, they open a portal of IJPs, known as internal job posting. And if you are a very good resource, suppose I know a lot of people who have joined CGI. I worked with CGI for 10 years. There was a batch of around 27 people. We all got trained. So after getting into, we learned the same content. We got into our IT industry. After some 9 or 10 months, there was an IGP. I saw three of people who are my colleagues. They just moved to, production and development. So this is something I can say all 100% of jobs you will be eligible for based on your experience level. Okay, guys, we have 3 more minutes. Yusuf, you have anything to update? Guys, please make sure the documents are filled, that Google form is filled.
If anyone has any queries related to any placement support, I am there to answer. But you already, I mean, spoke to the about this placement as well.
Yep, thank you. So, fine, guys. Abid, sir, you have something to say?
I guess I'm good until unless anybody has got any specific thing to know from me. But otherwise, I think we did justice to this particular meeting today morning.
Okay, guys, 2 more
Guys,
minutes.
one thing I wanted to add here. See, probably we are planning to start this batch by max to max on or before the 15th. Okay, I think Akhil would have told you, right? We already got, I think, more than 50 to 60 registrations. So as we told, we can't go with the heavy, like a big head count. And now, see, there are people who have already done the registration. They have not joined the demo because they wanted to come directly to the training itself, like to attend the program itself, because they have trusted us. They went ahead before the demo itself. They did the registrations. So like such, we have some number of people as well. So we would suggest and we request whoever is interested, complete the registrations on priority. Okay, and as Akhil informed, right, so that there is a Google form updated in the chat box. So please, everyone, fill up the Google form so that whatever the training updates upcoming, we will be able to reach out to you guys.
Yep, I think we just have 1 minute of time. And yes, guys, I think to conclude this, to be honest, from the success bridge, our priority level is for job. So that is something we have a dedicated team who works for ensuring, everyone who comes to us get placed. So that is something a very promise from us for working hard to ensure you guys are placed. And second thing, and other than that, the registration which Yusuf was telling. So see, the sooner you register, it is like FIFO basis, first in, first out. So whoever comes first, he will be in the batch one, and whoever comes last, he'll be in batch two. And we don't know the date for the batch two now. So with this, I think I would like to conclude. And at the same time, if you have any of your relatives, friend who are in the final years of their engineering or masters or anything, you can suggest these trainings to them as well. Because the moment they complete their studies, they will be a job ready as well. and this content is something you will nowhere find in any textbooks. Okay, you would have done a bachelor, you would have never heard about VMware, I can tell you. Okay, you would have done a cloud computing, but you would have never gone and created a machine or deleted a machine. But this course is very different from whatever is being offered. So with this, I think I would like to conclude. Thank you so much, all the people, Abid, Yusuf, and all our participants as well. I hope to catch you up soon and get started. And just FYI, July 15th is the date. Our first batch will be starting. It'll probably be a Tuesday, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, it'll be a Tuesday of this month, July 15th. So please ensure you register yourself, and if you have any colleagues or friends, please cascade to them as well. We will place this recording session in our a YouTube channel, so anyone can watch and they can try to know it if they are missing. Okay, thank you so much, guys. We are 2 minutes ahead. Take care, all of them. All the best.
Hey everyone,
Thanks.
looking forward to see you all. Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Akhil. Thank you, Abid. Thank you, Yusuf.